Yes, welcome live on the 6 Hundy at Play Live Melbourne, Play Live Victoria. I think it's 129 York Street, if I'm not mistaken. Down there at Play Live, we have an amazing 6 Hundy Sunday, $47,500 that these lads are just throwing together for a quiet Sunday afternoon game of poker. We have just popped the bubble. All these remaining players are now in the money. They've made the cash, and as you can see, first place prize of $14,000. Second is $8,900, and third is $5,500. And so everybody currently still involved is guaranteed a cool $900 cash for their efforts.
His bet of 20 won you the hand. If he just checked, he would have bet. You would have folded.
Exactly. But he bet so small.
He confused.
We've got stacks here. Dean Blatt on 1,080,000, 108 big blinds, well ahead of the rest of the team. Just set to bully the pants off the rest of the players here. Small stack is Tony and Rocky still in there. Rocky still in there. 64 bigs. We've also got, I don't know how to say some of these names, guys. Shireen, I'll call him. Shireen on 62 bigs, and the DOS, 400,000, 41 bigs. And here we go. We got cards now. That's great. That's great. We can see here the Ong Master. He's sitting there. He's folded. Could have played that. Could have played that. Tony doesn't want a piece of that hand, and he folds. Around to the small blind, who is, well, you can't see yet. We haven't caught up to the play. This we've got Shireen on the we fold. Oh, well, nothing to see there, folks. Everyone's folded away, and we're on to the next. We're on to the next hand. So I'll be with you tonight now for the remainder of this 600 Sunday.
Let's talk about
Play Live Melbourne. You can't make it up, folks.
What year was it?
That's all I'll say.
I played it on that.
You can't say much more than that. Well, let's see if we can find some fat beats to get going in the background before we can also. Where's everything? Where's all my shit? Here we go. Background music. Let's turn it down a little bit. We don't need to be drowned in the sound. Let's see if we can find some.
That's what he said.
This track's called Pocket Rockets.
You mean in the main event?
Let's see what we can find. If we can dealt some pockets as we put the Pocket Rocket song on. Let's see what they say here. I'm just going to jump in the chat and say, hey guys, I'm calling this live. Streaming. Commentary. Here we go. Big hand, all the Rocky on the ace queen. Makes a race, 24,000. Hot. It's a nice little 49,000. And the DOS folds. And the Rocky takes down that pot. 25k.
I think I saw him here one
The
day.
blinds 5 and 10.
Yeah.
10k big blind ante. So at a bare mins. Each pot begins at 25,000. And here we go, waiting for, who's this dealer? Can't see them behind the chip count there. That's the Wombat. Hey Wombat, how you doing, buddy? Look at him go with those little fingers, those little stumpy. Oh, see, where'd he pull that card from? So you can't trust a dealer with those kind of tricks. Unbelievable. Look at this style. Look at the Wombat go, brother. Look, doesn't even, no looker on seat 9. Doesn't even look. Just knows where it's going to land. That's a bloody dealer right there, folks. Here we go. The action is on. I guess it's on under the gun first, generally. That's where it generally starts from, under the gun. And We've seen a small bet here. Obviously, they haven't put their cards on the RFID because I can't see a freaking goddamn thing about what they've got, which isn't great for a live stream. But we can only leave ourselves to guess who they are and what they have.
That guy.
I guess if we say that could be Mr. Ong and next to him's Tony, I'm not calling him Mr. Ong because he looks Asianish. I'm just saying I think that guy's Tony, and then therefore working backwards, logically, we have to assume that he'd be Nathan Ong. Anyway, the action's folded around everywhere, and the dealer has taken down that pot. Oh, I stand corrected. We are seeing a flop here. We've got a burn card, which means we're going to see a flop. And what have we got there? Oh, we've got We've got Rocky, who's got ace-3, and Nathan Ong, who has queen 10, and he's flopped the top pair, and the board is paired 9-9. 10-9-9.
$500 in rebuys and add-ons. You want to be competitive. But
you know, the rock. He's looking at his ace high, and he's thinking to himself,
yeah,
is this worthy of a call here?
No. It was like
Does the Ongmeister really have it? Or is... Oh, he's called.
The first time I ever played the main,
Looks like he's
had a
called.
free roll on Poker Pro.
And we've seen a 5 come on the turn. Not improving Rocky's hand at all. He checks. And Nathan Ong probably will slow down a bit here, seeing the board is paired. Does he want to give away any more money to the rock? Or does he just check it down here and get to a river, hopefully improve? Spike a 10? No. Keeps the pressure on here. Does Nathan Ong.
You remember the Poker Pro?
Got to get away from it, Rock.
No, well, because they'd always have to do maintenance.
Got to lay it down, buddy.
I never saw them at like.
I'm sure there's a song about this. You've got to know when to hold them. You've got to know when to hold them.
I think was the smallest game.
He's got 3 outs here.
Wasted on a Saturday night.
He's drawing to a trifecta of outs.
I'm sure the game was.
If he wants to continue. 35,000 is the bet. 3.5 big blinds. And Nathan Ong looks like he's about to call the clock on him. I wouldn't blame him. Somebody called the clock on him.
That's before my time.
Here's one last look at him and flicks him into the middle. Good lay down there, Rocky. Good read.
There was a whiteboard.
Clearly.
You put your name down, and the game was 2-4 limit.
Okay, so we have a chip leader of Dean Black. 108 bigs. Monster. Absolute monster. 13 remain in this 6 Hundy Sunday Play Live Melbourne. Wombat. Shuffles. Washes. He's washing again. Look at this wash from the Wombat. One of the greatest dealers Melbourne has ever seen, some say. Little do you know, he is actually ordering the cards to get King, King, Queen, Queen, Jack, Jack next hand. And you'll see he's just, you know, putting them in the correct order to make sure that we see some action very shortly. I love the way he does that. Looks the way he puts them together, then he cuts them, and he splits them, cuts them, and he cuts them, splits them, and he restacks them, then he pulls them apart and he stacks them. And after all that action, he pulls away the big blind ante, finds the cut card, cuts, then watch this deal. Bang, 1, 2, 3, no looker. Oh, he had a look that time. He had a look at seat 9 that time. Oh, he's changed it up. Good on him. Well done, Wombat. And it's on seat 8. Tony, the cutter, as they call him. Some call him. He's being called the cutter. And then we're going to call this next fella, seat 9, VJ. Call him VJ. Vijaram. And he folds. And who else folds? Dean folds. Big stacks. Chip stack, they call him. Big stack, chip. The DOS. What has the DOS done? The DOS is on Ace King. Jesus, what a hand for the DOS. On the button, too. Small blind, looking down at 6-9 of suits. Thinking, Rocky, can I flop something here? Can I flop a little something? Or should I tighten up? Get out of the way. He gets out of the way. Good idea. Now the big blind. Does he defend? 19,000, probably a bit less. 14,000 here for the big blind to call. Looks down at Queen 7 of suits. A worthy defensible hand. Queen 7 suits. You can put in 13 more to call here. And he does, makes the call. Sees a flop. To a flop we go. And what do we see? What do we have? What do we see? Some of the best dealing here. There's the Wombat's fingers you can see in the lower part of the screen. And he comes, ooh, 4. Look at 2 4s in the window. Oh, it's 4. Jack 10. 4. 2 diamonds. Not much help to the Oldmeister. The DOS to continue here with his gut shot straight draw and 2 overs. High card. 2 overs and a gut shot. No diamonds in his hand. No backdoor. But continuation here. Nice C betting. Bets the ocean, as I say. It's a C bet. Get it? And the Ong with 444k left to play folds. Good fold, Ong. Nothing on with that fold, as I say. It's I don't know what to hold him. I don't know what to fold him. And that was the time to lay it down. You know, you took a little sneak peek from the big blind at Queen 7, and you missed atrociously. The best thing to do in that situation is to dip out. And he did it. He did it good. Yes, welcome back to the Play Live Melbourne 600 buy-in Sunday, 47,500 prize pool. Unbelievable stuff here on a quiet Sunday afternoon. This is 50,000 is the kind of guarantee that you see in a major series in Australia, and these guys are just
Yeah, I probably would have just
you know,
No, that was during the day. And then
just randomly on a sleepy Sunday, 600, bam. All these players here are in the money. 12th and 13th guaranteed 900, 10th and 11th guaranteed 1,110 for their effort. 95 entrants. Oh, Rocky again. This time he's got a hand. Ace King, multicolored, goes for a raise. What's he kicking it up to here? The Rock.
Yeah, it's a
Yo, Adrian! Ooh, Nathan Ong. Following on from Rocky's raise to 27,000. Looks down at 2 more big blinds to call. He's currently in the small blind. And
it's very good.
Tony is looking itchy
I actually think it is better.
to act after him. He is known as the Knife Man, is he? Tony the Cutter, the Cutsley. I don't know how to say that. Cutlesa. It's like, it's gotta be Italian, right? Tony, like Tony. The guy looks like he knows how to use a knife anyway. He looks down, he thinks, and he thinks, and he looks, and he looks, and he thinks he is short stacked here, Tony. And he is contemplating whether or not to jam in his hand here. And he's got pocket twos. I should look at what he's got, because then I'd know what he's contemplating. But he's thinking, am I going to scare anyone off with pocket twos? No. So he folds out, and obviously Nathan Ong has 3-bet re-raise the Rock here. And just in case you're wondering, this is my first time ever streaming live poker. Obviously then it's my first time streaming Play Live poker in Melbourne. I noticed that there was no commentary for this event on the 600 Sunday, and decided, you know what? I'm going to do some commentary. So I picked up the old live streaming equipment, and here we go. Rocky has called here. Has called the 3-bet of Nathan Ong. 3-bet to 80,000, and he said, you know what? Nice raise, but I've got Ace King, and I don't really care what you say. And boom, look at that. Now he's just flopped. The absolute gateway to the nuts. Rocky's sitting there with an ace, 2 overs, and he's not scared at all. Except he probably thinks Nathan Ong has king, king, queen, queen, potentially even ace, ace, but Not really threatened. Maybe he checks it here. He sees what Nathan Ong wants to throw out. He does. The option is obviously on Nathan Ong to bet first because that's the position that he's in. And it's up to the rock now. Bet 35,000. It's not a lot into a pot of 220,000. It's kind of a weak bet, if I'm honest. It's kind of a weak bet into that size pot, but less than 25%. Could do with a re-raise here if you are the rock. And what's he gone with?
We spoke about later. He said so.
He's just called, flat called, and we're going to see a turn here. And we've paired the board. 7, 5, 10 diamonds, and a 5 of spades has come down on the turn. And so Rocky's still with the best hand. Nathan Ong hasn't improved with the worst hand. He's out kicked here by Rocky and the king, the jack, as his weak picker. And the worst part about it is he has a diamond, so if the flush comes, he's all but screwed.
That's the time that you can.
Let's find out what he does here. Is he going to have a bet? Is he going to have a check? Is he going to bet or is he going to check? He's told a story in the beginning that he's strong. He 3-bet before the flop. He's bet into the flop, and now that he's turned a brick, the board is paired, and he's come out with a bet. Has he gone harder this time, or is he just quarter potting it again? How much is the bet? Says the dealer. 80,000. Now that's a decent sized bet. Bit less than a third pot. Still on the weaker side. Not telling the story that I want to get it all in. Yep. Here we go. Rocky sizing up his chips. Thinking about making a call, and he does. Puts them in. We're going to get to the river here. A diamond would be disastrous for Nathan Ong. Oh, and there it is. 3 of diamonds. You can't make it up. And Rocky gets there with his ace high flush. And Nathan has been telling a story of dominance, and Rocky's called him down 3 streets. I don't know if the flop's a street technically, but pre-flop, he's called him on the first, let's say first street. And then the second, he's called him on the turn. And then he's made his flush on the river, but there is a paired board, so there's something to be scared for. If Nathan Ong was on pocket 10s, pocket 7s, or pocket 3s, then there'd be some trouble here. There'd be some trouble. It could be a full house potential. Less likely, but full house potential. Pocket 10s is probably the scariest hand considering the pre-flop 3-bet from Nathan Ong. Otherwise, you're putting him on pocket queens, pocket kings, maybe even pocket aces, not diamonds, obviously, because you're holding the blocker for the nut flush because you have the nut flush. Jesus. Good bet there from Rocky. He's come out and said, look, I've got something. What do you have? And he's put Nathan Ong in a bad spot here. Put him in a real bad spot because he's got the flush, the inferior flush, and he wants to see if his flush is good. But he's in a bad spot. 4 to a flush is never a good place to be with the pre-flop razor. In Rocky, telling a story about aces, telling a story about ace king even. And the only thing he's got is a rejam here. The only thing he's got is a rejam bluff. Would it get through? Did you check the full house? Probably not. Probably not checking the full house.
Put a free roll on every year. That would have been way better.
But you might.
Someone that's already.
I guess. He's trying to tell a story. He gave up on the river. Rocky's bet.
The youngest guy won.
With the best. They're having a chat now.
Early 20s.
Having a little chat.
Free 10K.
And someone call a clock on this guy. God damn it. What's he thinking about? You've got 250k, mate. It's going to cost you a little bit more than half your stack to call. Nathan Ong. It's obviously easy for me to say I'm looking at the cards here, but definitely not. I'm definitely folding here. 4 to the nut flush. 4 to the flush. Come on. Tough. Makes it worse because Nathan did bet every street. So now he's trying to work out what's happening. But you know, Rocky called you down. He could have checked it. He had some showdown value. If he had a jack, if he had a not a 10, a 9. If he had a queen of diamonds, he'd probably check. You don't want to bet into the nuts in that situation. But with the nuts, nothing he can do but bet. And you're committed to calling the rejam if he does push it on you. But taking this long, you'd have to think that it's either a call or a fold here from Nathan Ong. And he's called for the dealer to to wash the pot. I don't know what they look for when they ask for that. I really don't understand. You're looking for the size of the pot? Are you looking for some clue in the chip stack, the way they fall, if it's a call or not? I think Tony's looking a little bit pissed here. He's saying, come on, mate, for fuck's sake. You make a call or a fold. We're not here all night, mate. Come on. We've got other things to do. We've got people to cut. They don't call me the cutter for nothing. If you don't hurry up, I'm going to cut you. Basically what Tony's thinking. But Jesus Christ, give me my pocket twos back. I put them all in the blender. Look at Tony. He's like, come on, mate. Look. Look at this. Look at this. Tony knows what he's got. He's thinking you're walking into the nuts, mate. Yeah, good fold. Good fold. Good fold from Nathan Ong there. Still has 21 bigs left. And the rock takes down a massive pot there, increasing his chip stack to 71 big blind. I'm a little bit surprised that after the bubble we still haven't seen anybody else exit the 6 Hundy. Sundy, there's someone's taking over. Oh, the Wombat, he's been relieved. He's been relieved. The Wombat, you've served us well, sir. Take a breather. Raise your bat, son. You've done well, Wombat. Thank you. All right, so we've still got 13 players left here, folks. That was a massive hand. It took a little while there for Nathan Ong to make a decision. Tony Cutler's now, he's now 45 years older than when we started.
Yeah. And there's like amount of options in America.
And so we've got 6 players on this table. We've got Dean, who's on 90 bigs. We've got the DOS, who's on 35. That's my brother's nickname too, the DOS. The Rocky, no Adrian, he's on 71. Bet he's never heard that before. Nathan Ong, the Ong Meister, 21 bigs after taking a little hit in that last pot. Got Tony the Cutsman, 17 bigs. And we've got Vijay Ram. And he's sitting there on 51 bigs comfortably. He's my sleeper. He's a silent assassin, Vijay Ram. But obviously we're going for the rock. We want the rock to win. We've got 6 other players too, 7 actually, on another table that we can't see. But you know, oh, the cutter. He's pulled up. He's come up. He's got King. The Cutsman, Tony. He looks around at the clock as if to say, for fuck's sake, Nathan, what year is it? It's been a while since I've been able to play a hand because you sat on that last one for half a century. Anyway, he puts in a bit of a raise here, 40,000. And then the Vijay Ram, a little bit of Hollywood here from Vijay Ram, 6-4 offsuit. 6-4 offsuit on the big blind. Easy fold. Easy fold, lays it down. Tony, happy but sad. Happy, sad when you get a fold like that. Pocket kings. Easy money, but not value. You want to make some value on your big pockets. And here's the payout list, folks. 14,000 up top, 8,900 for second, 5,500 for third, fourth, 3,800, fifth, 3,100, sixth, 2,000 and something, and so forth and so on all the way down. Crushing.
First time where I've seen where like a bubble burst, and like there's been very few that's like normally one of the bubble burst that's usually just like a flowing structure. Oh god, somebody must have a monster stack over there. Camp stack.
Let's go. The Cutsman. Only cuts. Picked up Ace Jack suited here. Raised it to 25,000. Back to back decent hands for the Pony. And he's walked into Vijay Ram, who is the sleeper. And Dean Blatt, who is 4-3 suited, made a call on the big blind. We've got Ace Jack, suits, 4-3 suited, and King Queen off. Bang. There's a big fat ace in the window. The board's paired. Three-way action. It is on. Vijay Ram to check or bet. He's flopped himself an open ender. That's actually not an open ender. It's quite simply. Yes, good point there, Billy. Jet Li is the new dealer, and he is about to deal some coolers. So Shane has flopped himself a gut shot on a paired board, which is always scary. Could be flopping to deadness, even if you do make it. And the Cutsman has bet out 32,000 and taken down that pot. Didn't even want to continue on there, Vijay Ram. Very tight, very tight. Well played though. It's only a gutter. 4 outs, possibly.
You really want to know?
Even 3 outs because Tony Cuts had one of those outs in his hand. Here we go. So we've still got 13 plays left here, and the blinds are 6 and 12. And 66 here on this feature table. Play live Melbourne, 129 York Street. 600 Sunday, 47,500 in the prize pool. Absolutely sensational value on a Sunday afternoon in Melbourne. If you're around there, don't go down there now. It's too late. The this event is well into the money, and there's no more late entries on this one. Maybe next week. And the Cutsman, he is he's on a bit of a heater at the moment. King Jack for the Cuts. This has all been folded around, and we'll go back to Jet Li for a bit of a shuffle. Cut, shuffle, cut, shuffle. Bit of a wash. Bit of a cut, bit of a shove. Yeah. Restack, 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 restack. Cut, split, shuffle. And then bang, straight, split, cut, bang. Ready to go. There we go. Dealing the first card to the small blind. Pretty standard stuff there from Jet Li. Absolute weapon. Surgical with the deck, they say about him. And Mr. Ong folds, cuts, didn't get a hand that time. What's wrong with the deck, mate? He's been on an absolute heater. Last 4 hands in a row, take them all down. And now, Tupac Shakur putting up 7-5, the DOS and the Rock. Both playing scraps. Oh, and straight folded did the DOS, and the Rock took another pot down. 72 bigs for the Rock. No Adrian, some would say. Sensational evening here for poker. Let's get the what have we got here? Where's this channel here? I can probably pull it up on a different device here. Let's have a little sneaky peek and find out the local weather in Melbourne, Victoria. What have we got here? It's 25, balmy 25. The moon is almost half full. Overnight minimum of 18 degrees. It's going to be a stanker. 34 degrees tomorrow in Melbourne. It feels like 25.2. It feels like 23. I've always wondered how they come up with that, what it feels like. There's just some guy sitting by the window. They're like, hey, it's 25. Dave, what do you reckon it feels like? And it's just like, oh, fuck it. Feels like 16, mate. Okay, well, we'll put that down then. That's ridiculous, isn't it? It is what it is or it's not. You know what I mean? And sunrise tomorrow will be at 6:50 a.m. None of these guys are going to see that. And sunset, 8:20. The moon is actually a waning crescent. And where I am currently in Byron Bay, it's raining cats and dogs. The next new moon won't come until February 18th, which isn't too far away. The future forecast for the rest of the week. Melbourne, tomorrow no rain. Tuesday 2 to 10 mils. Wednesday no rain. Thursday no rain. Friday no rain. And I thought that it would rain on the day you went away. There's not a cloud in the sky. Some may say. Anyway, that's pretty good weather forecast for the rest of the week for Melbourne. And if you don't yet know, there's a special series coming up for Melbourne Play Live. It's the IndyCar series, I think, something like that. Anyway, check it out. Go to playlive.com if that's what it's called. Play Live Melbourne, or I don't know, something. Go there and have a look. It's just another great series. Last time they crushed all their guarantees, doubled them, tripled them, some would say. Made it $1 million for the main. $1 million prize pool for the main event. They got the guarantee. And old Josh the Baddie had to drink out of a shoe because of it. Sucks to be him, but also in comp. So well done. What have we got here? Some action. And 76 and 12K, big blind ante. And we're going to go to a flop here. Oof, absolute shithouse. We've got an absolute slop flop. And it's missed everybody. The Cutsman, Tony, the Sopranos. He's got some outs, but he's still behind. There he's hit one on the turn. Beautifully hit there. And the river comes. 5. So now he's got himself 2 fat pairs, does the Cutsman. And the DOS. He's drawing dead. But worse than that, he's betting. And he's probably going to get called here. Easy call. Oh, what? Hang on. Ah, yes. He's walked into it, the DOS. It's an easy call here for Tony. 35,000 to see. What? Oh, hang on. Something went wrong there. I got confused. That's fine. Never mind. Anyway, the DOS took it down. The DOS had 2 pair, not Tony. I was mistaken. Some reason. The names flipped over and the cards flipped, and yeah, let's blame the technology, not me. Oh, I didn't realize there was a little rundown here of how actions played. But yeah, now I see. Check. Bet. That's cool. I don't know if that's normally there and I just haven't seen it before, or it's a new thing. So that's good to see how the action goes. See how the player plays.
Wow, hearing some great detailed stuff there.
Anyway, those hands can be wiped now. We're up to a new hand.
I'm sure you learned something there.
Oh wow.
20 or 30.
Yeah. Okay, so now we've got the Cutsman. What's going on here with the Cutsman? The Cutsman versus Vijay Ram. 6-3 versus Queen 3. 6-3 suited here for Vijay Ram. And we see beautiful flop here for absolutely nobody. We've missed. But The Cutsman has all the outs because he's flopped himself a flush draw, an ugly flush draw, and he's missed it. On the turn, now he's got some more outs because he's also got a straight draw. So a couple more fives got added to the collection of outs. Tony's still good with his queen high. Queen 3, queen high, queen 3, 3 queen high, queen 3. Very good. Let's see if I can find something. Here we go. Do, 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 do. There you go. Now we're back, and we are just about to drop into the chat. Watch this stream live in the chat. Anyway, we are live here. 11 players left, which means we've lost 2 players from the other table, and we have no idea who they are. This is great. This means very shortly we're going to find ourselves down to the final table.
We're not happy about it.
We've got a few short stacks here. Our man Nathan Ong and the Cutsman Tony Cutsley. Cutlesser. The Cutsmeister. And here he goes. The DOS looks down at Ace King offsuit. Nathan ONG says, fuck that. And Shane, Vijayram. Looks at a queen. Sorry, not queen. Queen 5. Folds it. Dean Blatt, the chip leader. 87 bigs, over 1 million in chips. And he looks down at ace 8. Calls. The DOS's raise. And then Jet Li here with the flop. Oh. And the DOS Meister flops the absolute nuts. Just flops it. And he bets out. Dean Blatt, 25 to call with his ace high, thinking maybe a king comes and gives him the straight that he needs. But the DOS is really he's struggling to hide his excitement, having flopped the nuts there. Probably could have checked it. A little bit too strong, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe wait a little bit, catch up, let him catch a little bit. You know what I'm trying to say, let him catch up a little bit. Let's have a little drink of water. Here we are at Play Live Melbourne. I'm not anywhere near that. I'm actually in Byron Bay. $600 buy-in for the 6 Hundy Sundy. And we've got 11 players left out of 95. That means 47,500, just off the top of my head. That's the math. 600. That's 600 by 95. Yep, that's 47,500 in the prize pool. And it's quite a good amount. Obviously, there's no holds barred on this stream. And I do apologize for any mispronunciations of names. Any offense that may be taken, you can take it back because I'm just joking. And, you know, we can swear here too, but if I was be doing this on the official channel, I probably wouldn't say a lot of these things because they might not like that. But since we're not on the official channel, fuck it. And all that. Anyway, we've got a bunch of fairy hands who have folded around and just given the big blind easy money, and clear to see that our big stack here is gone into his shell. The Blattmeister has absolutely parked the bus, and instead of using his stack to dominate the table and steal chips from the weak hands, he's gone into hibernation. Some call him the bear because he's been gone for that long. Last thing they saw him eating fish, salmon, big fat ones,
Yeah.
Like when you go.
in the spring, and now
It's just
the
annoying.
black man
Clicking sound.
disappeared into his cave, guardian of his chips, and yet not using them to full advantage in order to dominate, domineer, and potentially evaporate his competition, of which there are 10 other players except for himself left. We've got the DOS Meister, Shakur, Tupac, I call him. Tupac DOS. We've got the Rocky, go Adrian, in the orange hat. Nathan Ol in the white shirt.
See our cards.
ONG, I like to call him. Tony, the Cutsman, in the hijack. The black and white hat. A little bit of an arrowhead on his hat there. So he wants to shoot the old Meister for taking too long about 8 hands ago. Anyway, we'll see a flop here. The Rocky, he's got ace 10 and he sees an ace in the window, but the Cutsman has flopped. A straight draw. And it's a rainbow board. So the Rocky is in a commanding position here. And the Cutsman is weighing up his options. The Rocky's checked. He's top with a 10 kicker. And Rocky contemplating here. This bet from Tony, is it legit? Or is it something to be re-raised? You'd hate to get a call from Tony, wouldn't you? Just like, we need to have a chat, a sit down. You wouldn't want to get that call from Tony, would you? Anyway, you can tell he's comfortable under pressure. He knows what he looks like. Oh, and there he goes. He's hit his straight. And the Rockmeister is on a full house draw now. Huge hand here. He's absolutely snagged the nuts here on the turn. Has Tony Cutlesser, the Cutsman, as I call him. And Rocky with ace 10 has turned to pair. He's turned his hand, and he might get caught here if he decides to re-raise this turn. It's too tempting. It's 3 big blinds to call, but only an extra 10 to put him all in. And Tony's bet out 44,000. Nice bet. Just a little bit below quarter pot. I'd call that a call there from the Rock. Accidentally dropped his chip on the table. I'd say that's a call. Anyway. He's made the call after dropping the chip, picking it back up, and then making the call. And the river has come an absolute brick. 5 of hearts. No help for the Rock. And he is in a position here where he's going to lose 13 big blinds because Tony's about to jam it all in. Tony is about to put it all in with the best possible hand on this board. No paired, no flush possible. Taking his time, making him think he's thinking about it. Puts it all in, gets it in good. The goodest, some would say. And Rocky wants a count. Inevitably, if he calls, he's handing away those chips. puts them in and gives them up. Not happy. The Rock is not happy. He says, fuck you, Tony. And the Cutsman claims another scalp. Absolutely legendary play there from Tony. Should have... there's nothing you can do about it. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. You played it slow. You made 2 pair. He made the straight. And that's all you can do. Anyway, now the Cutsman doubles up to 46 big blinds. The Rock takes a hit, loses about 20 bigs to our man, the Cutsman. And there's still 11 left here out of 95 entrants, $47,500 prize pool. And you know what? This is live at Play Live, Melbourne, 129 York Street. South, I don't know if it's South Melbourne or not. Anyway, it's in somewhere in Victoria. Melbourne's in Victoria, I believe. Victoria's in Australia. Australia is in the Earth. The Earth is in the solar system. The solar system is in the Milky Way, allegedly. If you believe anything they tell you, I don't believe a goddamn thing. And here we go, Vijay Ram. He's picked up Pocket Queens. This is the worst hand in poker, if you ask me. Pocket Queens is in 2026 with Pocket Jacks from 2015. Oh, I just hate it, you know. Looks so good, but so often she bites you. Dean Blatt, the previous chip leader, who still leads in chips. I say he was the chip leader, and he still is. He folds, and the Rock is on tilt here, and he's picked up King 10. He's got on the small blind, 27 to call. Probably should fold, doesn't. He's a little bit tilty. And then Nathan Ong with one of the outs for Vijay Ram, Shuran, Vijay Ram. And Nathan Ong folds his big blind, chooses not to defend that pass. And we come down to a flop here. Jet Li looks set to let it flop. And he pulls in all the chips that players have put out and moves them to one side. Before he goes about putting 3 cards across the white line, burns one, turns, and what's in the window? A 4-10. That's trouble here for Rock. He's on tilt after losing that last hand to our good friend, the Tony the Cutsman, and he has flopped top pair, checked it across to Shuran Vijay Ram, and Vijay Ram is going to continue here telling the story pre-flop that he has a decent hand and he has been playing fairly tight. If we could only see some statistics on VPIP, that would be amazing. Play Live, please show us next time. He hasn't played many hands here, so you have to consider that he's well under the VPIP of the Cutsman, who has just taken a sword to Rocky's stack. And he makes a call here, 40,000 to play, and he's turned an absolute duck. And now Vijay Ram has a straight draw if he hits the jack on the river, and the Rock is still hitting top pair to the board. But little does he know, Vijay Ram has the overpair in his pocket, queens to be precise. He's got outs though. Does the Rock? Does he think he has jack, queen? Does he put him on jack, queen? No, he's got a queen. He's got a queen, so he's got the block out of the jack, queen. He's got to like that, does Vijay Ram. And maybe he does have jack 7. He doesn't have jack 7. He's not calling him the jack 7 pre-flop. Probably not betting either if he did have jack queen on the turn, allowing Vijay Ram to hang himself a little bit and then maybe potentially re-raise it. So VJ Rum calls the $85,000 bet here from the Rock. No, he raises to $275,000. Wow. Huge re-raise here from VJ Rum. Not wanting it to go to a river that scares him. If a straight comes 4 to a straight, a 7 or a jack would be very... no, not a jack. He's got a queen, so that's fine. But a 7 would make it uncomfortable for VJ Rum. But also a king or a 10 or even an ace would make it uncomfortable. But there you have it. Here we go. Thinking what to do. The Rock. He's on tilt already. Is he going to bluff it off? Is he going to punt it into oblivion? Is he going to throw the chips into the blender, into the chipper, as they say, the wood chipper? Is he going to put his stack back and give it to Shuran Vijaram? Be careful. Be careful. I once had someone say that to me in a casino when I raised pre-flop, and she said to me, be careful, and I had pocket queens and a 4 came out on the flop, and I bet strong, and she re-raised me all in, and I wasn't careful when I called, and she hit a set 4s. And so there we go. Rocky, he has but 4 outs, king or a 10, in order to evict Shane VJ Rum here. Oofed, and he's missed. And VJ Rum has doubled up to 100 big blinds, taking the chip lead with that massive hand, and the Rock has been eliminated. And he's out of Sunday 6 Hundy. He's not though, he's still got chips. I think this is incorrect. I'm going to protest. It does say that he's out, but is he really? I don't think he is. I thought he had chips left. Maybe I'm wrong, but there's no doubt about it. He's not eliminated, guys. Get him back up there. Is he really out? I don't think he is. I thought he had stacks. Come on, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. He said GG. No, he's still got chips. Oh, he doesn't. Does he? The Rock, he's out, he's up, he's off, he's out. He's gone. Get up, Rock. If you're gone, get out. Don't sit there. What happened? I thought the Rock had extra chips. Maybe he does. Who knows? No, he doesn't. He's up. He's off again. What's he doing? He's thinking about kamikazing and going. He's on tilt. He's tilted too hard, the big fella. Unfortunately for you, Rock, GG's. Well played. Obviously, you know, the last 2 hurt. Ace 10, 2 pair, calling off the Cutsman's all-in jam. And then I believe he tried to jam all in over the top of the re-raise from VJ Rum, and found out that that was the wrong play. Now there's 10 left here out of 95,000 on the 600 Sunday, and a good mate Rocky, who was my favourite to win, has been knocked in 2 brutal hands back to back. He's gone. Half stack, all stack, gone. Nathan Ong quietly still plodding along here. The blinds have been raised to 8 and 16k. 76 hands being played here on this feature table. Tony the Cutler sneaking in here on the big blind, defending. The Jack 8 raise from the DOS. Two-pack Shakur, the DOS, and he's flopped himself top pair. And Tony has got himself a flush draw, which gives him 12 outs. It's very nice, very tasty. And now the DOS has allowed Tony to walk through the door, and an ace has come. No improvement for the Cutler's hand, but will the DOS bet here? Will the DOS bet here? Will he have a stab at this one? No. Goes check. And we see. What do we see? Jack takes it down. That's right. Pair of jacks for the DOS. We'll play DOS. Absolute savage here. Nathan on the short stack 12 bigs. And we've got the DOS on 31. Cuts on 32. Blackmeister was the chip leader before. He's the bear. He's absolutely hibernating. No one's seen him. No one's seen him this side of 9 p.m. He's gone into an absolute cave here. He's just laddering in the dark over there. I don't know. We need to come up with a saying that talks about that. The Cutsman. We've got VJ Rum, who is now the new chip leader and sentimental favorite here. Just like to say VJ Rum. Well, he's doing well. And the DOS. I don't know about that hat, mate. It's just, I don't know about it. But if that's the table image you're trying to create, then that's very good. Now we've got VJ Ram here, who is looking to call. The DOS is re-raising, opening wide here. 7-5 of suits. Gets the fold out of VJ Ram, I think it was. Very well. 10 players now, and every player in the tournament left is guaranteed $1,110, which is a little bit more than the buy-in, a little bit less than one full buy-in. So,
I don't know. I take back everything I said.
I'm not sure.
yes, we can hear you guys. Absolutely, we can.
But can you hear us talking?
Yes,
Can you get your phone out, put the volume on, and just see?
100%. You can hear it.
No, we've had a pretty casual conversation.
But Nathan Ong now opening up to King Queen suits, diamonds. Beautiful looking hand there for Ong on the cutoff. Tony on the button folds. All blind gets out of there. Team Black, the ex-strip leader, the bear, the big blind, the BB. He's the big bear.
We'd both be like, all right.
And he
One of my favorite cards.
lays it down because Nathan Ong has gone all in. Tried to double up that short stack and absolutely scared the pants off. Our old mate Dean Black. Now, it's safe to say that you're only getting called by better than King Queen in that situation, so it's a risky jam. But he really wanted those blinds, let's say. Yes, welcome. Let's change the tunes. See if we can find something that we got here.
Oh, okay.
What this one?
That's some chicken feed, nothing major. Very clear. From that side.
Very clear.
You can actually hear us chatting.
Yeah, but I've been talking shit about a lot of people.
Subtitle. Start talking about some kingy stories from Vegas.
The other end of the spectrum. 7 deuce.
Let's go. 10 left on the final table bubble. And it is our good friend Vijay Ram, 75 big blinds. Followed closely, not really that closely, by the bear, Mr. Black, who has just absolutely shut up shop here and is not interested in playing anything but pocket aces. Next, we have a very close second, third, and fourth with the DOS and The Undertaker, not the Undertaker. The Sopranos. Tony Soprano, we'll call him the boss. And then we've got Hanger Honorer. You know those. Oh, we've lost somebody. Now we're down to 9. It's going to be a redraw here, and we're going to find ourselves on a final table. This stream is absolutely falling apart, folks. I do apologise. Everyone's wandered on off. They've lost interest in what's happening, except for Dean Blatt, who is absolutely hibernating. He's not even going to get up. He's not wasting any energy. He's had a fill of salmon in the spring, and he is just parked up the bus. He has decided, big stack, I'm not playing shit until I ladder up. And he is absolutely, not, I was going to say euthanized. He's absolutely put himself under some kind of anesthetic, and he is just content to sit there. He's guarding his chips from the nobody. He's guarding his chips from the ghosts. And he's just absolutely paranoid that someone's going to come and steal his chips. And he's drinking, obviously, triple shot mocha latte there. And he's so, oh my God, who's Big Stack? Who's this Chip Stack? Who's that? Is that VJ Rum? That is VJ Rum, who's just got absolutely all the stacks. Going to be good to get some extra plays at this feature table here as we get ready to go into, we'll see, we got the Grand Prix. The Grand Prix, March 5 to 16 at Play Live, Melbourne. There's going to be a full carnival of events there, and you'll be able to play for your trophy, for a Play Live trophy. And don't forget, one of the famous Play Live water bottles, and I don't have one, and this isn't one. You can't see it, but let's see what the visual effects say. None. See, this is a Yeti. It's not a Play Live water bottle. But if you did win one, you would be an absolutely legendary company. Anyway, my Fucker says is the channel that we are streaming this Play Live event on, and we are down to 9 players. We have redrawn for the final table, and we're going to get some new nicknames, I'm certain. Hopefully a new dealer, as all the players stand for the national anthem now. Whose national anthem will be standing for is unknown, but yet here we are. And all the players hold their crutches. There's one in the middle there, I think it's VJ Rum, who has just got his finger up, and he is getting ready to give one of the other players some kind of colonoscopy, I believe, some kind of, I don't know, is it a rectal examination? And the players now break from their ceremonious situation where they were celebrating the lives and times of warriors past, and they decide, fuck it, it's too much, let's leave, let's go, and let's come back tomorrow and finish this one off. Just kidding, folks. That's a joke. They're going to take a short break here, and they'll be back in about 10 minutes, maybe 15, to play down the remainder of this 600 Sunday. And if you're local to Melbourne, don't forget to get down to 129 York Street, Play Live Melbourne, and really have a go. You know what I mean? They run multi-table tournaments every day, all year round, every day, all year round, and that. So do it. Yes. Is it possible that I have comments? Is it comments? Live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's an example. Oh, it shows up on my screen. Great. Cool. Awesome. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right then. Let's see what we can do here with this. All right, so now we're on a little bit of a break here. Hang on, we're not. It looks like there's some kind of chip tampering going on here from the officials. Let's zoom in a little, see if we can find out what's going on here actually. And it looks as if Anderson Silva is altering one of the other players' stacks here. Completely illegal behavior there. It looks like there's some ball tampering going on here. And Anderson Silva is just fluffing about with some chip stacks. And the other players are also covering for him in some kind of weird way. Anyway, this has been an absolutely outstanding stream by me. Thank you very much to Play Live Melbourne for putting this enthralling series together. 6 Hundy Sundays. If you need to make some money so you don't have to work Monday, this is the place to be. $47,000 prize pool. First place takes home $12,000. Mate, if you entered this every weekend and you won it, it's $12,000 a bloody week. You know how much money that is over the course of a year? If you just did that every Sunday, just won $14,000. Let me find out, because I don't even know. It's a lot of money. But I mean, like, why would you work like an idiot if you could just earn $14,000 once every Sunday? That's 780 grand a year. That's outrageous. So everyone else out there working a 9 to 5, just think about how stupid you'll feel knowing that there's people out here earning $700,000 a year just playing 600 Sundays, and you could be one of them. Tomorrow you could quit your job and become a full-time 600 Sundayer. And what are you gonna do for the rest of the week? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Other things. Do like Daniel Negreano's and turn around and just play better golf than you do poker. Yes, anyway, we are currently in the midst of a break and there is some tampering happening on the table here. Anderson Silva is fiddling with the stack, and he's brought in an accomplice who is also up to no good. There's some kind of wannabe. Oh, that's Jet Li. That's one of our favorite dealers, Jet Li, and he's all ready to keep. He doesn't even want to break. He's like, break? No thanks. I want to stay at work. Just finds himself sitting down at the feature table, putting on the headset for absolutely no reason. There's absolutely no reason for him to be there. He could be out having a ciggy, having a Red Bull, but here he is, putting in the extra shuffles and the extra cuts. And that's the kind of dedication that you need to have in order for Josh to keep you around, I hear. Much like the commentary team, it's just me here, solo, and waiting for some action. And I might actually take this time to have a little bit of an intermission. And we'll come back shortly once play resumes, and resume talking about the play that has resumed. We're going to get 9 new players and we're going to see who they are and what they have and what they do. And that's what this is. So here we are, guys. We're back and I'm live, and there's quite clearly play happening on this table as Chris Isaac has got himself a pair of pocket tens, and Scotty Wilson has got himself pocket queens, and Theo G has got himself ace 10. We've got 2 overpairs to this wet board, and the team has really let me. Oh no, we're back. Here we go. They're back. They've sorted their shit out. Let me get in there and turn the volume up again. Okay, we're in the money. We're on the final table of the Play Live Melbourne. Sexy Sunday. Oh my god, Chris Isaac. He's gone all in, unfortunately, and he's found himself killed against pocket queens. GG's to Isaac, who's our first elimination on the final table here. Not a great way to go. First hand of the final table of the Play Live Melbourne 600 Sunday. And we're down to 8, I believe. Unless I've got that wrong. But I don't think I have. I think I'm right here. We're just waiting for production to catch up to what we're looking at here. And so we've got Dean Blatt, the bear, who is sitting in the same seat that he was sat in previously. He's hibernating in seat 1. Seat 2, we have got Scotty Bloody Wilson on 61 bigs, as opposed to Dean Blatt 62 bigs. And in the cutoff, seat 3, got Theo G. No relation to Andrew, I take it. And then seat 4, we've got Vijay Ram, who's been moved from the unlucky seat of seat 9, which just got eliminated. Then the DOS, obviously, 31 bigs, Vijay Ram. Still chip leading.
Yeah.
Someone's playing some fat beats there. Might get us kicked off YouTube for copyright infringement. That shit cray. Yeah, and then we've got the DOS there and 31 bigs, and we've got Nathan All, who is not the small stack, because we've got Theo G's on 2.1 bigs, 34,000. Theo G's hanging on by a thread.
Contaminated
And
sure.
so,
Heads up.
oof.
Tabletop's great. I love it.
So, we have Scotty Bloody Wilson is coming out here. Looks like Tyson Fury, and he's betting into bottom pair, Vijay Ram. Can Vijay find what it takes to carry on here? He's going to lay this one down. Not the best hand to have here. Ace Jack and suited. So there's a heart drawer out there, and he lays it down.
No one folds a pair. I fold a pair.
Easy enough to get away from, I'd say. Bottom pair. Yeah. Bottom pair, not there. So we've got Theo G. No relation to Andrew.
The jackpot thing.
It's like the
Joker.
Don't forget we've got the Cutsman. Hang on. The Cutsman is in seat 8. And Tim Chambers, we haven't seen him tonight.
Looks like the first one.
He's on 52 bigs, and he's in seat 9. Jet Li here with the deal. Well dealt. Hardly a missed deal all night from these amazing dealers here. We've had the Wombat and the Jet, and Tony the Cutsman, he folds. 9-2 off, ugly. Tim Chambers, Queen 7 suits, hard to lay that down.
So if we
Does Scotty Wilson gets away from his 10-6 suits.
That's when it gets packed.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty busy.
Then here we are.
Seat 3 called.
Who have we got here?
5 called.
Who have we got here? And the RFID is absolutely letting us down right now. We've got Nathan Ong. We've got no idea what he's got. He's positioned on the big blind with 15 bigs left.
Yeah.
And Scotty Wilson's called the big. And Nathan Ong is elected to just have a little look. Let's have a little looky at the flop. And Scotty Wilson has flopped himself middle pair. The 8-6-5 board. And Scotty Wilson. He leads out here for a bet. And production has fallen asleep. Oh, we've woken up. Hang on. Hang on. We're catching up. Oh, here we go. Nathan Ong with pocket fours. And now there's a 9 out there. So Nathan Ong is ahead still. And now, what the hell's happening? Nathan Ong has the check mark next to his name. I'm confused. These details have taken some time to catch up, and we can see here that Theo G is betting. We don't know how much. Theo G. We are quite confused at this stage as to what is actually going on here.
Okay, cool. Seat 7 called.
Close.
Oh, Theo G pushes, jams all in there. Absolutely heartbreaking. Steals the pot from Nathan Ong with just 10 high. When Nathan can't call with his pocket
Yeah,
fours.
that was nothing.
Chip count.
Was it nothing?
Yeah.
It was nothing. Only just based on the way that you showed it. Not that others, you know, not paying close enough attention to
We
the
just gotta
board.
recount the tips.
Gotta pull it where?
We just gotta recount it. There's something wrong. Seat 3, yeah?
They're like, there's no way 10-3 could have won that hand. They just have to,
He had a nut
have to
straight.
verify.
Is that right? I'm not sure. He had a nut straight, but 7-10 was the nut straight.
Full of this.
He had the.
When we're putting them?
We're just double check because apparently there's something wrong. Yeah.
You think I'm that dude that what was that dude that
Mike Foster or stealing chips.
what was his name?
Chris Steele.
Skinner.
Yeah, Skinner.
They've gone for a count here on Theo G stack. I was under the impression that at some point he only had one big blind or two big blinds left, and now he's got 9.3. So who knows what's happening? Maybe productions asked for a count so they could get his
No, it was
stack correct.
I was thinking there'd be something wrong with the chips.
Now they've got his stack correct here. And so who knows what just happened?
I didn't have any chips. I had 1,000.
Absolutely, absolutely outrageous.
up 50,000.
The production's fallen asleep at the wheel here. I don't know if anyone's there.
Seat 3 fold. Seat 5 fold. Seat 6 fold. Jack of diamonds exposed.
There's not a comment. There's not a comment left on my stream at this point. And
8 fold.
here we are. We're down to 8 of 95 runners. in the 600 Sunday for what is my very first live stream commentary on a poker match. And we're down to 8 players. We've got Dean Blatt in seat 1, he's barely awake. He's barely awake. He took a chip lead earlier on, but there's about 15 to go, and decided, you know what, I'm going to pull up stumps for today. I'm just going to blind myself out and see where I ladder to. He's really not backing his ability to bully with his chip stack, and decided just to allow the clock and natural attrition to ladder him into 4th, 4th, 5th. And then we've got Scotty Wilson, 53 bigs, over $1 million now. Theo G, who's somehow got 30 bigs now, and no one has a fucking clue how that guy is going from 2 big blinds to 10 big blinds, and now he's got 30 big blinds. We're absolutely astounded as to what's going on with Theo G's stack. There's obviously been a massive miscount at the break for that to be the case. You can go back and check the tape, because I've got no idea what's going on with that. Now we've got Timmy Chambers, who's on a mystery hand, versus Vijay Ram, who's got $1 million in chips. And Ace 10, he's flopped himself top pair against the little known Tim Chambers. And he's checked Timmy with the mystery hand, checked it out to Vijay Ram. He's got, his cards seem to be red, so maybe he's got a heart draw. Yeah. Divorce lawyer by day is Tim Chambers, and a poker extraordinaire by Sundays. Again, we can't see what he's got because the RFID obviously doesn't work here. And Vijay Ram, he's got his weak ace, middling kicker, and he looks across at Tim Chambers and says, perhaps I'll take half of everything you own, Tim. As in, you're facilitating that for so many people in your daily hustle of being a divorce lawyer. It's kind of strange that they allow him to sit the all-in chip on his stack. I don't know what that's all about. Is that his card? Is that his card? Is that his like card protector? I don't think you should be able to do that. I think that should be absolutely illegal, because like what if people get confused? They say, "Oh, the all-in was on your stack." So there should be a protest about that at some point. We should absolutely not allow players to be having all-in chips as their card protectors. Anyway, thank me later for that commentary. I've now got a pop shield up so I don't pop my peas all over the microphone. How's that? But anyway, let's remember, here we are at Play Live. And beautiful day for it. It's a balmy 25 degrees in Melbourne, Victoria. And my battery is eking lower. We'll have to address that situation shortly. Vijay Ram looks down at King 7 of clubs and decides to call 20,000, which is the big blind. Shakur folds. Ong folds. Kutzer folds. Tim Chambers, divorce lawyer, gets out of there. Dean Blatt, the bear, wakes up with 9-8, decides to call Vijay Ram's raise, defending his big blind with 9-8 off suit. The flop comes down ace 6-7, giving Dean Blatt the open ender and giving Vijay Ram middle pair. No clubs in sight for Vijay Ram to backdoor Mr. Blatt, the bear, and he checks, and then Vijay Ram bets out. Representing his ace, does Mr. Blatt like his odds of smashing either side of his straight? He's got some outs here. He doesn't know that a 9 or an 8 is good, but a 5 would give him the absolute nuts. And he checks it back to Vijay Ram, who looks down at his chip stack and decides, I'm going to continue to tell the story that I have an ace. And he bets some amount before.
Fuck, that's 85,000.
He bets 85,000 here, which is approximately 3 and a little bit big blinds. And Dean will look down at his stack of 45 and probably figure I'm priced in to call here. 85 into 260,000 for a little lookie at my open ender, hopefully to spike a 10 or a 5, which would give him the absolute nuts, and he lays it down like an absolute bear that he is. He's absolutely hibernated for winter. Has the big fella. He's decided no chips are leaving my stack. I already lost enough there defending my big. Paid one bet, and he's going back to bed now. Is Dean Blatt. The prize money here, everyone's guaranteed $1,680. So they're all going to make, if they've only paid one bullet, they're going to make a profit today, which is not bad if you're playing some cards on a Sunday to pocket $1,000 in profit. Not sure exactly how many bullets each of these players fired into this event. And we are on Theo G, who lays down his 10-6 off. Queen 4 from Vijay Ram gets thrown into the muck before Nathan Ong in the short stack looks down at Ace Jack. Looks around the table before deciding to jam it all in from the hijack, which is the only play to make here on 9 bigs in this situation. Final tabled. Tony lays down 8-3 off suit. If it had been suited, mate, nah, he's never playing that hand, is he? Mr. Soprano himself, the cut man, Raiders fan, as you can see. We know they're crazy. And we've got the divorce lawyer, Mr. Chambers, who is in the tank here, contemplating calling Nathan Ong, and he has called here, the divorce lawyer, seeing if he can take half of everything again. And, well, he's calling in with the worst hand, and we've got another contender here, Scotty Wilson. It looks like he looks like the moon, really. The light is reflecting off that man's head in a way that is characteristic of only one thing that I know of, and that is the moon. He's the waxing crescent, I would say, that head at the moment. A sensational head, though. I am myself a bald man. And he is anticipating calls. He's all in. He's rejammed over the top, squeezing out the divorce lawyer, trying to make sure he doesn't get half of what everything he owned, ironically. And so Tim Chambers is going to find out the good news is that he was in a terrible position in the middle there, absolute jam sandwiched. And now Scotty Wilson is a slight favourite to take this one down from Nathan Ong, but Ong will spike a jack on the flop here and break the heart of my good friend Scotty Wilson. No, he doesn't. And there's the 9 sealing the deal and sending Nathan Ong into the streets of Victoria, of Melbourne, with $1,060 and $80, $1,680 in his pocket. And if he's not careful, someone will sneak up behind him and take it. Well played, Nathan Ong. You did your very best. You jammed it in with the best hand you've had in a long time, and you got out of there. So well done to you. Anyway, we're down to 7. Lucky number 7. Play live, Melbourne. Sensational. 6 Hundy, Sundy. Nothing but action. Our dealer, Jet Li, probably due for a bit of a breather, but he's unstoppable. This bloke won't even take a break on break. Just plays and plays, does he, Jet Li? And who have we got now?
You got 1.3.
We've got the hat. We've got the hat.
Sorry, I didn't feel it.
Vijay Ram laying it down, the DOS. He froze down And Tony looks down at King 6 and says, I've seen, no, he says, he looks down at 10-9, I should say, of hearts and says, cop this, suckers, here's a raise. And jams it up to $44,000 in the face of the divorce lawyer who says, fuck it, don't want to play that. Dean Blatt, the bear, wakes up from hibernation with ace queen. He thinks, fuck, I have to play at some point on this final table. There's only 7 left. It's been raised to 44,000, which is almost 2 big blinds. I'm on the button. I'm in position. I'm going to call with ace queen, says Tony. Scotty Wilson bails, and it's just down to Tony, the Heartmeister. And he's been re-raised by the bear, Dean Blatt, who's thought, let's try and finish this before it starts. I don't want to see a flop, says the bear. He tries to squeeze out Tony before it even gets cooking. And Tony says, fuck it. You can take it, bear. You don't play many. I'm going to believe you. I believe you, bear. And he's folded out of it. And he's left. He's left him. He's left him stacked up. Stacked up. The bear. He's pocketed a little stack of salmon that he's tucked away in his cave. Some berries and some honey for the winter. The cold winter months ahead. You know what would also be good here, Play Live, if you could have the VPIP and a clock, how long the blinds have left. We need to see some structure. Can you see every now and then when the blinds go up, show us the structure. How often the blinds go up, when they're going to go up, what they're going to go up to. Show us. Get us involved. We want to see some VPIP statistics, please. Chip stack, VPIP. Chip stack, VPIP. Especially in the final table. Only in the final table. It has to be there. Thank you. And now we see Tony fold away his suited jacket. The divorce lawyer folding away his crumbs. Dean Blatt opening with pocket fives, raising to 40,000. Theo G, theological G. He looks down at 7 deuce and thinks, is this a 7 deuce game? No, it's not. Maybe I bluff anyway. No, fuck it, he says. Folding that shit. Sacrificing a small blind before Shurain Vijayaram lays down 7 shit on the big blind, giving his big blind to the bear. Another morsel for the bear to take into the cave. In those cold winter months, this bear's getting fat, and the players on the table can't help but notice. This bear is getting cocky. He's starting to use a bit more energy and move a little bit. On this table, sitting next to the turtle and the hedgehog. Vijay Ram. Then we have the DOS. The DOSer. And then we have Mr. Soprano himself, Mr. Tony, and Tim, the divorce lawyer. Never trusted him.
C3 bets 42,000.
We're still here, and we have Vijay Ram, who has woken up with the pocket sevens and moved all in. has VJ Ram for 1.2 million. That is not approved. 63 big blinds.
You throw your own triangle.
That is not approved. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't throw your own
I
triangle.
had to tell because I was playing some home games and I was moving all in that home in the triangle and people picked up on that tell. I'm not lying to you. And, I was playing home games and I was strong when I was throwing it in, but weak when I would move my chips in before I threw the triangle. And someone told me about it, and they were exploiting me. I'm not
Funny. I actually had the funniest tell when I first started playing. A friend told me, he goes, "Have you noticed that sometimes you whistle when you're in a hand?" And I'm like, "No." He goes, "Yeah, and every time I've seen you do it, you have a really good hand." I was like, "Okay, surely that's like bullshit coincidence." And then playing at a table with him the next time, and I'm in a hand and I'm unconsciously whistling. He goes, "You were whistling just then. Did you have a good hand?" And I had a good hand. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Holy shit!" It's like one of the most basic tells, and I didn't even know I was doing it.
This must have been years ago.
When I first started playing.
Oh, first.
Yeah.
Whistling like.
Yeah, don't whistle if you got a good hand. It's a little bit of a tell.
Just a little tune. Well, I'm in the hand.
Like I'm winning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win this one. I'm gonna win this one.
I said to him, like, "Nah, it's just coincidental. There's no way I would do that."
This is beautiful leveling here. You could use that one later if you need to start whistling to bluff.
I'm gonna win this.
Yeah, I still don't like the idea of a player having their own all-in chip as their card protector, as their chip protector. I think it's a little bit. It's like a soccer player having a referee's whistle in a sense. It's a little bit confusing because your all-in is on your chip stack and it looks like you're all in some sense. Anyway, we'll let them work it out. I say we have to appeal that and let them tell our good mate VJ Rum that his lucky all-in chip has to be put back in his pocket for the sake of arguments. Anyway, we're going to take a short break here, folks, as I attempt to retrieve a cable for this computer. I'll be right back.
Oh, sorry.
That's right, mate.
Sorry, all good. Maybe I wanted them.
I'll tell you in a minute. See one for
Okay, tell me. I think you're showing me.
C2 bets 45,000 C3 fold. C5 fold. C6 fold. C8 fold. 45. C9 fold. Heads up. C9 checks. C2 checks. C9 checks. C2 bets 50,000. C9 raises. 140,000. C2 calls. C9 checks. C2 checks. Okay, rates. Paranoid.
Thinking I wanted your one when I was trying to take it from you.